All right. Here we go. Now I can see it. Whoops. Everyone. There we go. That ought to help a little bit. Keep the rudeness out. All right. So I'm gonna make myself a salad. Then we're gonna make a green drink. Then we're gonna make tahini sauce. And I need to get let's see. This is going here. It's up a little higher. So you can see what I'm working with here. There we go. All right. I'm going to cut the jalapeno up first. Let me wash my kale really quick. Rinse it off. There we go. I need some paper towels. Welcome in. All right. So, salad first, and then we'll make the sauce. Or then we'll make the green drink, then we'll make the sauce. Lucy, you do not like salad. Let's cut this. Whoops. Joke's on me. Get the salad made because I am starving Marvin. And then we will move on to other endeavors. The kale, I have lettuce, kale, cucumber. I have a little bit of parsley to go in there. Avocado, spinach. Just get the parsley cut. A little bit of parsley. It's a healthy food, so I don't know how this live stream will go. A little bit of mint. Let's see. Let's get rid of the weepy stuff. We'll put mint in the green drink as well. Let's put this back. Where's my bag for this? the lettuce back in the bag. Put everything aside that I've used. Cut up the mint. A little bit of mint in your salad is fabulous. I put some strange things in my salad. Yeah, see? We got mint, kale, lettuce. Now we're going to put in some spinach. A lot of this is going in the green drink too. This says already washed and ready to eat. So we're going to just chop this right on up. It's pre-Friday, and we're making a salad. Here we go. I do like to peel my cucumber. So we'll cut some cucumber. Whoops. Into little pieces. Part of that will go into the green drink. I had to pin Mind Your Manners because my last stream that I did, we had a few rude people in there, semi-rude people, and then out-and-out rude people. And it runs my friends off, and so I will not be tolerating any rudeness in this live stream. That's going in the green drink. That's going in the green drink. Let's do some avocado in the salad and the green drink. Let's see if I can get this out without cutting my fingers. There we go. Hey, Star. How's it going? Well, well, well. My manners. Oh, you should have been at my last live stream. You know, there were just a lot of really rude people in there. And it runs my friends off, especially my lady friends, you know. And I love them. So, how is my star? How's my morning star doing today? Yeah, you would have not liked what was going on. I mean, they were pretty rude. You know, rude to my friends and things like that. So, I don't tolerate that. But we are in a happy place right now, and we're making a green salad. What do you think about that? Yum. I'm going to make tahini sauce in a little bit. I'm going to make my green drink in a minute. And I can't decide if I want to put this whole, I want to put that whole avocado in here. I think I will though. I love avocado. And then tomorrow, I've got my garbanzo beans soaking because tomorrow I'm going to make the falafels that go with my tahini sauce. Do you know what tahini sauce and you know what falafels are? I am good. My favorite YouTuber. Well, thank you. Love you. Much love to you, Star. Much love back. Do you know what falafels are? Darling, do you know what falafels are? It's kind of like, they kind of have that looks scary healthy. It is. It's very anti-inflammatory, which is what I need for my arthritis. So most everything that I cook is anti-inflammatory ingredients. All right, let's get this jalapeno. And then I've got a calamari salad too. Can't really see it, but it's calamari salad, which is really super good. You don't remember what a falafel is? Is that, am I right? Am I right on track? You can look it up. But they're like little garbanzo bean mix balls and and the tahini sauce is made out of sesame seed and oil and some, let's see what else, and lemon, salt and pepper, some garlic, and then ice baby to make it all smooth. You know what toe beans are? No. Toe beans? Is that something on a human or is that a real bean? Oh, you're funny. How is your evening going? I suppose it's really late there right now. Here goes the jalapeno. Toe beans are under dog's feet. Lucy was in here just a few minutes ago, but she discovered that I am making a salad, and she's like, "Oh no, thanks. I'm good on the salad." It's like I don't want salad. So now she's out keeping an eye on the yard. Frankie's crying. What are you crying for? What's Frankie crying for? I know. I am great, but I needed to go from 5 days of work to 3. Oh. Was 5 days a little too much to start with? I think you were starting a new job, weren't you? Frankie, stop crying. All right, let's get that in there. Look, it's all green so far, all of it. Let's mix that up. It's a huge salad. It'll take me a while to eat it. And then now my calamari salad goes in here. This stuff is so good. I freaking love the calamari salad. My Japanese calamari salad. Yes, way too much. And yes, a carpenter right now. Well, I respect my carpenters a lot. Where would we be without our carpenters? And it is a lot when you haven't, you know, been a carpenter for a while. Because it's very physical. So, thank you for being a carpenter. We need you. All right, we got the calamari salad in there. Oh my God, it smells so good. I want to put the whole thing in there. But then I'd have to go buy some more. All right, let's use the rest of this jalapeno. And then we'll get out another one for green drink. But first off, I'm gonna start this salad and get some salad in my body. Oh, I'm glad that your boss said yes to a 3-day work week as well. That's great. All right. Now, some olive oil. Lots of olive oil. Because I like lots of olive oil. I always have olive oil left over in the bottom. And some apple cider vinegar. Let me get that. I don't put as much vinegar in it. Put like 3 or 4 of these little caps in here. Maybe one more because it's a big salad. If not, I would be like, fuck it. Abadai. Is that right? You like salad, Abadai? Welcome in. Here. Have a little sniff. So good. Freaking love salad. Oh, you know what else I have? I have my my jalapeno everything bagel. Let's put a little bit of that in here. It's got some sesame seed in it and jalapeno in it. And let's put some black pepper in it. Terry loves egg salad. I'd like egg salad too. I just don't have eggs in this particular salad. I usually put eggs in a salad. I can make mayonnaise too. You make that out of olive oil or avocado oil and hard-boiled eggs. Oh, look at that. All right, let me put my lettuce away because that's not going in my green drink. I need another avocado. So we'll get out another avocado for the green drink. I've got spinach for the green drink. Some kale. Some parsley. Some cilantro. some celery, cilantro, and parsley, I said. What else do I have in here? Oh, ginger, and I need another jalapeno. Let's get that jalapeno out. Turmeric and ginger. I've got a cucumber out. Oh, basil. Basil. All right. Hi, Wavy. Love me some onions in a salad. Typically, I like my onions cooked. I might be able to add a little bit of green onion. Let me try it. We're gonna need the green onion though for my falafels and my tahini sauce. Oh, and you know what else I have? Let's cut this off. Is sushi ginger. Onions dislike club. I don't like the big onions too much. They have to be cooked or they have to be an onion ring style. Let's get some sushi ginger out and put some of that in a salad too. That ought to be enough. Just kerplunk it down there, right? Kerplunk. I love me some Japanese food as well. Let's put that in there and maybe just a little bit of onion. I'm willing to try some onion in a salad. I'm willing to try pretty much anything. I even want to do some Brussels sprouts, but I want to be able to cook them right. The last time I had Brussels sprouts, I was not a fan. Drop the onions, and I'm with you. Well, I'm putting the onions in the salad. I'm going for it. I'm going. With the ginger, the onions, yeah. No tomatoes this time around. Just a green salad. All right. Let's put this back in here. I have some Romano Parmesan too. Star apple. I would love to try that. Star apples? I've never heard of star apples. All right, let's taste this. Mmm. Very good. Spicy. Just the way I like it. Oh, they're kind of rare. Excuse me. Talk with my mouth full, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get everything out of here. I'm peeling my cucumber. little chunks so they can be put into my processor. My little Ninja. I have a Ninja over here. So we'll be using that. Get the salad instead. There we go. Oops. There we go. Okay. Cukes. And then we'll do the jalapeno in a minute. We'll do the avocado in a minute. Let me cut off the end of my parsley and wash the parsley off. Here we go. Do I need parsley for my... I think I need parsley for my falafels. I do. So I am going to put aside some of this parsley for my falafels for tomorrow. And I'll just put a little bit of parsley in the green drink. There we go. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta get up at 4 a.m. Big city project, 7th floor apartment building. Be safe out there. Welcome in, Joshua. Say hello to my cousin, Mona. Mona. You fuck. Get out of here. Piece of crap. I actually said it. I need to read that stuff a little bit fast, a little bit better before I say it out loud. He must be in high school. Okay. A little bit of cilantro. Let me clean my cilantro. I'm so sorry, you guys, that I have some of these trolls that come in. I should set it for monetization. So if you want to come into the stream, you have to watch a commercial. And only the right people will come in. Cilantro going in for the green drink, and cilantro also going into the falafel as well. Mint going into the green drink. Let's get some mint going. I don't know where all of my mods are, but that's all right. Everybody's got work to do. Everybody's got a life to live. Mint goes into the green drink. Got some of this kale. This is called the Lacinato kale. Let's wash that off. going to just cut this up just like this. Most of my green drink is mostly kale. Set this over to the side. Take a bite of my salad. Spinach. You might have to do it in little increments. We'll see how it goes. Celery. Just wash the celery off. So I started, this is from some celery that I grew from another stalk of celery. Hang on, there we go. This is from another stalk of celery that I grew, and this is only like a week or so, and it's starting to grow again. I'm going to try to grow this one inside. All right. And celery. Set the celery aside. Get another bite of my salad. Lemon. Oh, there's my blueberries. Blueberries, lemon, and apple for a little sweetness. There we go. We'll cut up the apple. And you know, YouTube also gets wind of your trolls and won't put you in the algorithm. So that's why I'm going to start getting rid of you. All right, I'll put my blueberries on my little towel so they can drain. My lemon. up. And my girlfriends don't like the trolls either. And they'll stay away if they'd see trolls. Did the apple owe you money? All right, Lucky. What is that all about? Liked and smashed the like. And thank you. Thumbs up. Smash it. Thank you, Lucky. Okay. I'm eating my salad and getting the stuff prepared to make my green drink. Oh, man, that broke. I'm gonna have to pull that out like this. There we go. I'll just eat the avocado off the seed. Thank you, Lucky. All right. Thanks for being nice. I appreciate it. People have been little a-holes today. And I'll also use a little bit of coconut milk in it. I know that sounds weird, but hi, NATO. How's it going, my friend? I'm having my salad, making a green drink, and making tahini sauce. Yes, coconut. Coconut. You know it. Made my salad. Everybody knows I'm this health food freak. A little bit of basil. Let's see. My basil's almost had it. Put that aside. We'll just pop this in with the mint, the apple, and then I gotta cut up the jalapeno. I think I should put a glove on for that. How is NATO doing today? Okay. I don't cut it up too small, but in order to get the seeds out of here, I'll use my glove. Are you also Lucky, NATO? Is that you also? I never know. People have multiple counts. I have 3, but I only use 1. I have 3 just in case people need subscribers. And then I go subscribe. I had IHOP. I'm considering a food coma. What did you have at IHOP? Pancakes, French toast, a burger. What'd you have? Lots of syrup, lots of butter, some milk. Damn, that sounds good. Just because I eat all this health food doesn't mean I don't like all my other foods. I love a food coma myself. Okay. And some blueberries go in there as well. I'll set these aside so I can put everything up. And I've got my lemon that I will squeeze in there. Squeeze the lemon. I'm lucky to be here. Thanks for stopping in and being here, Lucky. I'm lucky to have you. Now some ginger. And some turmeric. I'm going to peel some of my ginger. Whoops. Ginger looks kind of weird. Interesting. Interesting. Throw some ginger in there. Put the other aside. Thank you for the floating hearts. I appreciate it. Soon I will be sending you floating hearts. I don't have to peel the whole thing, but get most of it off of there. I haven't made a green drink in over a week, and I miss it. Hi, Sunny. Now I made a salad, and then I'm making my green drink, and then I'm going to make a tahini sauce for my falafels tomorrow. Or Saturday morning. I do have carrots. I could put a carrot in it. That was actually turmeric that was going in there. little carrot in there. Why not? There we go. I think I pretty much have everything in there. Yeah, pretty much have everything in there. So it's going to take probably 2 rounds in the blending machine. We shall see. Can you still see it? There you go. Do you like a rabbit salad, Tornado? Mm. All right, let's get the Ninja out. See, let's pull this out a little bit more. Get that on. And we'll just start with a little bit at a time. I'll have containers for it somewhere. Oh yeah, I got one over there so far. I gotta open up the coconut milk. I don't put a whole lot of coconut milk in it, but a little bit. Wait, before I open it, shake that up. Just a little bit. And then just a little bit of, let me shake this up again. Apple cider vinegar. I mean, just a little bit. And distilled water, for sure. Or bottled water. Yep, the Ninja Chop. I've been thinking about getting another Ninja food processor that's a little bit better than this one. This one's like, I don't know, maybe 10 years old, maybe. Okay. Get the seeds out of the lemon. Squeeze that lemon. There we go. And here we go. It's probably pretty loud. It's probably pretty loud. Hang on. All right. Let's see how much more we can stick in there. Let's get the seeds out of the lemon. A little bit more. Let's see if this guy will blend itself up yet. Oh, another blueberry. Or now it's a blueberry, not a apple. Went rogue. All right, this will go in here. I have another container. A lot of it will go into also. Let's put some more lemon. I'm saving the tahini sauce for last in the stream because I think that'll be fun. And I think it's going to be super good. And then it can sit overnight and cool and get cold. And it'll be a great little sauce for the falafels. Let's see if I can put the rest of this in here. There we go. Some water, a little bit of coconut milk. There we go. probably should have thunk this a little bit through. I didn't think this through quite enough. Lucy. Good girl. Scare those people off. All right. So I didn't think this through too well. So I'm going to put this back in here. And then get out my other Ninja. This is the one that makes it all smooth. Wherever my lid is. I just had my lid. Oh, there it is. My lid and my cup. There we go. Now I'll go back in here. All right, muting. Not too many people like a green drink, but that's okay. We're going to make some tahini sauce in just a few minutes. See if I can get this on straight. Hi, Colleen. I don't think too many of our people are in here right now, but thanks for coming in. Lucy. She's warning me of a person at the door. Good girl. All right. That's very loud. But it's nice and creamy now. I'm going to lose a little bit of volume, but that's what happens. All right, let's do this again. All right, I'll mute. It gets so loud. Sorry about that. It gets very loud. When I'm ready to drink it and put it in my mug, I put it back in the Ninja and I put ice in it. And ice smooths it all out and makes it nice and like an icy, a salad icy. Oh my God. Okay, hang on. We're almost done with this part. Now just a little bit more that's in here. Not that much at all. Let me take this guy out. Get everything I can out of there. Rinse off the blade. I'm not sure, but I might be using this for the tahini sauce and the Ninja. Both Ninjas. So we'll rinse them both off. Let's get this one done. Hi, Presley. I hope I got every last drop. There, that's good. You want that kind of drain here, maybe like so, really quick. put the lid on it and clean it out. Get as much as I can out of there. There we go. All right. Now, put this lid on. Let me clean that up. There we go. We've got this one. We'll move this over here. This needs to be rinsed off. That needs to be rinsed off. That needs to be rinsed off. Put the lid on this guy and rinse it out. And there you go, green drink. I don't think it's too appetizing to too many people, but it works for me. All right. Clean these off. My sink is a mess. Get ready for the next project. I have to get this stuff done because tomorrow is falafels. And the garbanzo beans are soaking. Huge mess to clean up. Gotta get some stuff put away so we can do the roast the seeds. I'm still eating my salad. I'm doing good. How's the Presley? I think I may have asked you that already. Munching down my salad. I need some bags. A lot of this stuff will go in the sauce and then the falafels. I think I'll just leave that like that. This will go in the reefer. Plastic wrap. What else? Celery. And I've got the basil. Cinnamon. Cilantro, turmeric, and the mint. And now we're going to put all of that away. Gotta put our stuff away. I'm going to put it in the bowl so I can carry it all over to the refrigerator. Put it away. My mint. Ooh, don't fall out. Those stems. And my calamari. And let's see, what's this? I don't think I want that in there. We'll wrap up the ginger. Put away the ginger. So all this needs to go in the reaper. Ginger, cilantro, parsley, celery, blueberries, basil, and the mint. All right, all that's done. Set that up there. This needs to go in there. This needs to go in there. This will last about a week. I drink it pretty fast. And my apple cider vinegar. My floor is a mess. Here we go. Okay. Whew. That's okay. I can do the floors in a little while. Just cleaned out a little bit because I'm going to need the sink again. There we go. Bear with me. I got to clean up my mess. And that's on to the tahini sauce. Had to clean up my sink. That'll do for now. We'll have another mess to make. Let me clean up this area. I have all my veggies. Now we're going over here. Now, I've never made this before, so let's see how it goes. Need some garlic. We'll have to do that. I really hate cutting garlic. bring you guys back over here while I do the garlic. Okay. I really hate doing garlic just because it's so difficult, and I haven't figured out a quick, easy way yet, except for a garlic press, and I don't have one. So I just do the best I can. Let's get out one more, just in case we have a bad thing here. Garlic is good though. Yes, I love garlic, Presley, but I don't like cutting it and getting it ready. That's the only thing I don't like. So I really need to figure out a quick way. Go to YouTube University and check it out. Okay. I love garlic. I love the smell of it. Did you know that garlic is a carb? I did not know that. You see my floor is a mess? I gotta clean that up. Hang on. Gotta clean that up. I'll mop later. But at least gotta get it off the floor. Okay. All right. That one's no good. Okay, now we can, well, let me get this cut up before I start roasting the seeds, because you got to keep an eye on the seeds pretty good. To the garlic. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I just learned that. It's one of the, well, it's one of the highest carb spices that there is. So for a spice, it's high carb, but it's so good. It is so good. And it's so hard to peel. There we go. There we go. This one looks like it's got a little bad spot in it. We'll just cut that out. Yeah, it's got a little bad spot in it. If anybody has any tips on cutting garlic, let me know. It's such a long process. Oh, for the love of God, come on. There we go. I don't think I will need all of it, but I want to peel most of it just in case. That way I don't have to go back and peel more. Because I can always, like, use it in something else or whatever. But I'm excited for this tahini sauce. But I had to get my green drink done. And I had to make a salad because I was so hungry. Oh my God, garlic smells so good. Not only does it taste good, but it smells so good. And roasted garlic, oh my God, it's amazing. Now that I know it gets really soft and you can just kind of squeeze it out. But I don't think this recipe called for roasting it. We'll have to look at that recipe. I'm sure it didn't call for roasting it. I mean, I could probably do that. But I have to look it up. We'll look it up in a minute. I mean, I'm sure some people do and some people don't. There's more than one way to cook, you know? Just like last night, somebody asked me for a recipe for asparagus, and they, you know, they did it their own way, but also, you know, used some of the ingredients I suggested. So there's, you know, everybody cooks differently. Now, baking, on the other hand, is a science. And another thing I'm trying to learn is making bread. But bread, like, that takes a long time. Oh, for the love of God. There we go. Almost got it. There we go. Almost done. Almost done. And I'll probably, after I look it up, if it needs to be cooked a little bit, softened up, then we'll see what my next step is. I've never made this before, so you're coming with me on the journey. All right, let's look that up. When making tahini sauce, do you have to cook the garlic or can you put it in there raw? No, you do not have to. To mellow the flavor, you can mince or grate it. It allows it to marinate in lemon juice about 10 minutes. You do not have to cook the garlic for tahini sauce. Many recipes use fresh raw garlic for a pungent kick. To mellow the flavor, you can mince or grate it or allow it to marinate in lemon juice for about 10 minutes before mixing it into the sauce, which helps soften up the intensity. Oh, no. We want intense garlic. Okay. All right, let me take another bite of my salad. Okay. Now, I didn't get exact measurements. Let's see how this goes. I might as well use it all. All right, let's get this going. Got sesame seed all over my stove. Will the pan start getting hot? It's on a small burner, but that's okay. We'll let that start getting warmed up, and then we'll keep stirring it around. Olive oil, lemon or lime. Maybe we'll do both. Aw, Nieces. Thank you, darling. Hi, Ellen. Welcome back in. Good to see you. I made some green drinks. I made a salad. Now I'm making tahini sauce. Because tomorrow I'm going to make falafels. The pan's just starting to get warm. Thank you, nieces. Love you. Little heart. Heart. Supporting in quiet ways. Aw. Thank you. You're so sweet. You are so sweet. That's my lady right there. Nieces. Ellen, if you're still in here, do you like falafels? This could be a little slow process. It looks different, but it's warming up. Let's get that guy out of there. Nisi says they're kind of like it's like a cornbread texture. And we have a place called Garbanzo's, and I love their falafels, but they're not cheap. And I was like, let me see if I can make some. And we've made avocado bread. We've done all kinds of good things. Olive oil, salt and pepper, garlic. Pretty easy. We'll put this in the Ninja and make a paste, and then we add everything else. And then I'll kind of do it to taste. But you have to roast the sesame seeds first. They're getting warm. Hi, Hagatha. How are you doing? Welcome in, Jackie. I made a green sauce, I made a salad, and now we're making tahini sauce for my falafels tomorrow or Saturday. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. You like falafels? It's pre-Friday. It's pre-Friday. Thank goodness. So they're just now starting to get warm. My hands are clean, so I'm going to touch it. That's my food, so I can touch it. So we want them to brown a little bit. And once they're browned up a little bit, then we'll put them in the Ninja, make a paste, and then put in some garlic. Oh, you missed some trolls on my earlier stream, Jackie. Oh my God, the trolls were terrible. I don't know how I get them, but I do. Let me back this up so you guys can see. How's that? There we go. Thank you, Jackie. I think the trolls ran off some of my girlfriends. I can see them starting to turn color. Half of them are like kids there that should be in. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Some of them are just kids sitting in school with nothing to do. Or sitting at home acting like they're sick or something like that. Yep, they're starting to turn. It's hard for you guys to see it, but it is turning brown. You don't want them super dark brown, but you do want to get them warmed up and roasted a little bit. Oh yeah, they're starting to brown up. That's good. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. They're starting to brown up, like right there. Hi, Tracy. How's it going? Hope you had a good day yesterday. Watch that hag. She's pretty sus. All right. Can you guys see that turning brown? You do see it? Oh, yeah. And I've never made falafels before, and I've never made the tahini sauce before either. You haven't been to my channel in a little while, Tracy. Oh, these are sesame seeds. It's going to be a sauce. But you have to brown it first. And I couldn't do bango last night because I was working. Yeah, I might work for a little while tonight. A little bit. Depends how I feel by then. It's like only 2 o'clock right now, my time. So I still have about 3.5 hours before I go out. And depending on how I feel, I might do a live stream. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet. Oh, it's so turning brown. That is so awesome. I am going out around 5 if I feel like it. Oh, you were here last week? I'm sorry if I don't remember. What was I doing? What was I making? Was I making avocado bread? I just haven't been coming to that other stream because there's just people in there that I just don't care for. So I haven't been hanging out there. And I've been watching lots of recipes and my crafting girl and stuff like that. So yep, you know what I'm talking about, Jackie. I know Tracy does too. I just can't do it. I can't. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say it mean-like, but it just seems like some of those people just don't have anything else to do. Now, when we were all having fun, that was fun. But the fun kind of went away. Lucy's been chasing the monkeys in the backyard. Lucy! Quit it! This is the part where you got to keep them moving. Now, I'm not sure how brown they have to be, but I'm going to keep them moving. And then we'll put them in the Ninja. Make a paste. I mean, this is so easy to make. I'm surprised I'm not going to put jalapenos in it, because I put jalapenos in everything. And I've got my garlic ready to go. I've got the lemon and lime juice ready to go. Olive oil, salt and pepper. And I think paprika, you can put paprika in it too. I think you can see it turning color. She thinks she's protecting. She does. She does. So I don't mind it when I call my little squirrel monkey. I don't know if that's my real monkey or not, but when my little squirrel monkey gets up on my door, my front door, that's when Lucy really needs to do her job, because I don't like it when she gets up on my screen door. And she's got me trained to come out and give her food. So, but I'm trying to teach her not to jump up on my screen door. And did you see that I rescued a magpie? Hi, Rosalinda. Welcome in. Lucy protecting her from squirrels. Yep. What am I? Hi, is it Maya? I am making tahini sauce now. And these are sesame seeds, and I'm kind of roasting them in the pan, getting them brown, and you got to keep them moving. Yep, magpie. Yeah, so Frankie was outside the other night, and he wouldn't come in, but he kept sniffing around the weed trash barrel that we have. And the leaf trash barrel, whichever. Anyway, and he kept coming to the door and then running back over there and like pawing at it and sniffing at it. So we went over and looked at it and looked inside because we just emptied it. And there was a little magpie in there upside down. And I'm not sure what was wrong with it, but it was stunned, that's for sure. And we grabbed her up and put her in we have a cage, so if we have any wild animals that we nurse back to life, then that's where they go, is in that cage. And we put her in the cage, and then I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with her. She probably just needed a rest. I can contact the wildlife refuge, and I have an intake number for her or him. And I think it was a teenage bird because it still had some down feathers. And contact them and find out exactly how she's doing or he is doing. And they have to release that bird 10 miles from where I found it. And so, but the lady at the refuge place, man, she was quite the biatch. And she barely let me say goodbye to my little magpie. And I was like, I thought about rehabbing her myself. And she goes, oh, no, that's illegal in Colorado. And I was like, dang, girl, you could have been a little nicer and been like, oh, that's illegal, so I'm glad you brought him in and all that. And she was just kind of she was a Hagatha. She was a Hagatha. So I can call and give him my intake number and see how it's doing. My mom had a crow and she had a raven, and at one time, not at the same time, but at different times. And was it the raven? I think the raven is the one that could talk, and it could say, hello, come here, pretty boy. And hello, come here, pretty boy. I think that was about it. Them damn Hagathas. Yeah, not nice for bringing in a wild animal, And then she's like, fill this paper, or it wasn't like a paper, but it was like a paper, but it was like dry erase, and she wanted like the email and everything and stuff, and she gave me a piece of paper, and she goes, if you want to donate, she was nice when it came to the donation part. If you want to donate, then here's our little card and you just scan it and blah, blah, blah. I was upset at her at that time. And I'm like, if I want to donate something to you, I'll freaking bring it out. I'm not going to, whatever. I was mad. And I cried on the way home. Because I do that. Because I already got attached to the bird. I got attached to the bird overnight. Because the next morning it was doing okay. So I do have a short on the bird, and that's the video that I sent the refuge place, because they what's this, clipping and dipping. What am I making? I'm making hi NF fan, hello, sorry, I need to catch up on the chat. I am making tahini sauce, but I've got to brown the sesame seeds first. There we go. So that's what I'm doing right now, is browning the sesame seeds. And I don't want them too brown, but they're getting there. So I've got a short on that. They communicate with you through text message. And so we started talking through text message. So she's like, okay, send us a video of the bird. So I did, and she's like, okay, well, it looks like the little guy could use a little help. So we put it in a box with holes in it and took it down to the refuge center. But man, when I got down there and she got a hold of that bird, she took the box like away from me, and I was like, let me say goodbye to my bird, at least, you know. And so, but I was only mainly crying because she was so freaking mean about the whole intake situation. Now, I understand they probably have, you know, like, eagles and protected animals that are there that have been injured, and people have brought them in and that sort of thing, but they didn't have to be rude, you know. You're a YouTuber too. I know how it feels when there's so many people in the live chat that want to tell you stuff. And fan, if you want me to subscribe to your channel, just go find a short or whatever and comment, and I'll come and I'll come subscribe to you if you need some people. Ellen's back. So we're making the tahini sauce. This is the fun part. I don't think very many people liked the green drink that I made, but, you know, hey. To each their own. It's not quite brown enough all over yet, but it's getting there. And my garbanzo beans are soaking, so that'll be good. They say 12 to 24 hours for the garbanzo beans. So, that'll be tomorrow, most likely. And then I'm making falafels. Falafels. Do you guys have a garbanzo's restaurant, y'all, where y'all live? Anybody? I love garbanzos. I love garbanzos. I like Mad Greens. I like all those health food places. Now, don't get me wrong. I like my junk food too, like burgers and hot dogs and pizza and all that too. Can you guys see how that's turned color? How brown do they have to be? I'm not exactly sure, but not super dark. But because my pan is more deep than it is wide, I think it's just taking a little bit longer. Which is okay, because I can sit here and chat with y'all. With all y'all. I got corrected on that one day, and I'm like, really? I think they're getting pretty close. Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. And then we'll put it in the Ninja. Hopefully I've got enough room in the Ninja. But we have to make it a paste first. Then add the oil and the garlic. And then the lemon and lime and salt and pepper. Who corrected y'all on y'all? Just some random person, because I was like, y'all can go before me. We're getting an elevator. I'm like, y'all can go. Go ahead. You can go in front of me. And he's like, it's all y'all. And I was like, okay, all y'all. All y'all can go before me. Hi, Shelly. These are sesame seeds. And we're going to make a tahini sauce that's going to go with my falafel tomorrow. And I got my garbanzo beans soaking for tomorrow. I still think they need a little bit more browning. Just a little bit more. Not so they're burnt, but just so that they're pretty dark brown. I still see some haven't tanned yet. Keep it up. Yeah, I can tell too a little bit here. So you can see it pretty good. That's great. That's good. That's like when I brown my vermicelli. Vermicelli. Did I say that right, Jackie? Yeah, I still see some like light colored ones too, so we'll keep it going. Did I say it right? Hi, Joyce. Welcome in, Joyce. Yes, I did say it right. Nice. Woohoo. Whoop, whoop. All right. Now, because it's my sauce, I'm going to feel them. Ooh, they're getting hot. I can still touch them, but they're getting hot, that's for sure. I'm going to get my little mixer ready. I'm pretty sure they should all fit in this cup. I'm going to dry it. Get a paper towel to dry this out. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Hit that like button, y'all. All y'all. I have not seen an electric coil top stove since I was a kid. Oh, you know what? I had a glass cooktop, and we had just redone the entire kitchen, and we had a glass top. Well, for some reason, and it wasn't anything that stuck to the pan or anything like that, but one of my pans stuck to the burner, and then when I went to go take it off, I mean, it was stuck to the burner on the glass top. And I want my glass top back, so I am going to get another one. My husband keeps saying, no, we don't need to. I'm like, yes, I want my glass top back. And we should have gotten a warranty on it, which, you know, I learned my lesson on that. But I'm saving up now to get another one, because when I pulled the other pan off, it like cracked the whole top of it. And so we had to get rid of it. And I didn't have a warranty on it, which I will get a warranty this next time. So I like my cooktop. Now, just like Jackie said, I also like a gas burner. Also, now when I lived in my RV for 6 months, I used a gas top stove, and I liked that too. You've seen them explode on videos. Yeah, see, that's why I don't know. I mean, I'm torn. I have gas at this house, so I could technically get a gas stove. And I like this too, but I did like my glass top. And I had one for years at my other house. So yeah. Yep. Oh, so Shelly, you're our age. You are between me and Tracy and Miss Hagatha. You're our age. And so welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to have you here. And we're not old. We are we're seasoned. We're very seasoned. Hi, Becky. I've used both, but I like gas better. You can turn the heat down. Yes. That's what I liked about my gas stove in the RV. You could turn the gas down or off or whatever and just stop that heat immediately. Oh, we're getting pretty brown, y'all. All y'all. We're getting there. They said it would take a good 20 or 30 minutes, so I guess that's about right. And that's probably about where we're at. We are like fine wine. You know it, Jackie. You know it. And we know what we like. We love our husbands, but we would also like to have a pool boy, right? When you want it hot, it's hot. When you want it off, it's off. Yes, I'm very well seasoned. I'll be 63 in December. Nice. Peaches just had a birthday, so she got even more seasoned. Oh yeah, these are doing good. Can't do these in the oven. You got to do them in the pan. And you turn 64 in December. Nice, Jackie. Nice. And we're, you know, for the most part, I think we're all in pretty good shape. I'm closer to the 60 mark. Getting closer to that 60 mark. But you know, what's a couple years when you get to be our age, you know? We're just very well seasoned. It's better than not having a birthday. Yes, ma'am. You know it. You know it. I hope that these all fit in this Ninja right here. I hope they all fit. think they're just about done. I still think I want to see them just a little bit more brown. We ain't a day over 27. Well, let me tell you. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Hi, Tiff. Welcome in. I don't know that I'd want to be in my 20s. I was happy at 35. Was pretty good. I felt prime from 35 to like 50, 45. I felt really good then. My kids were just about grown. And, well, one of them was grown. And then, you know, now my kids are all in their 30s. And I'm like, dang, I wished I was back in my prime. But I'm okay. We're doing all right where we are. The righteous cry out in the Lord. Here's Psalms 34:17. All right, that's probably, I mean, I love Psalms and I love my Lord, but we're talking food right now, okay? Thank you, but I appreciate it. And I can't check you, but everybody else can, so it all goes by so fast. Yes, it does. It sure does. So fast. And the older you get, the faster it goes. Like, I'm like, are you serious? It's almost been a year since I've been out to go see my brother and sister-in-law. I mean, that fast. The summer went by so fast. Hi, Leslie. Welcome in. Happy to have y'all here. These are almost done. So for those of you that weren't here when I started this, we're making tahini sauce. It's a very simple recipe. I've never done it before. So y'all are on this journey with me. Oh yeah, this is looking so good. And it just takes a little while to brown up the sesame seed. But you got to keep it moving. I felt pretty and smart and had learned a lot of life lessons. Yep. Yep. And we can just keep learning more life lessons, and we still be getting a little bit wiser and wiser every day. Did you say pretty smart? Pretty and smart. That's right. Pretty and smart. There you go. There's this gal. She's in her late 30s now. But I remember when she was just like 12. And she's like one of my daughter's best friends. And they've been friends since they were like 12. And they got in a lot of trouble together. And she's a little blonde girl, and everybody used to tease her and being like, she's so silly, she's kind of dingy. That girl is so smart. She is so smart. She's made, a small fortune on her own. She learned real estate on her own. And she also became like a DJ. And she's got Airbnbs that she manages. And she takes care of her mom and dad. And she takes care of her niece. So she's got it together. Very impressed. Nothing ever going deep down. I get knocked down, but I get back up again. You know it. We get knocked down, get up again. Da, 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 da. Right? That's right. And sometimes you need to talk to a friend to help you get your ass up off the ground, and that's okay. No shame in that game. It's okay to ask for help. Just when I think it's done, I think I want it just a little bit more brown. Yes, yes, Jackie. Even if it's just a quick pep talk, it's like, you got this. Don't worry about that. Don't, you know, this too shall pass. Yes, this too shall pass. No, not Spanish rice. Welcome in, Blue Drake's Zoid. Did I say that right? It is sesame seed for tahini sauce. But you have to brown the sesame seed first. And it's just about right. Yes, it goes a long way. Them peps. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, ma'am. Okay, 2 more minutes. All right, 2 more minutes. All right. I'll let it kind of sit on the bottom for a second. Oh, yeah. As soon as I heard a baby quit, as soon as I had a baby, I quit working and stayed at home. I stayed at home for a long time too with my kids as soon as I had my babies. And then when they got into school, I went back to work. Hi, Hope's World. Sesame seed. Gonna be blended into a sauce in just a minute. Peach said a couple more minutes, so we're gonna do a couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. How is Hope today? How is Hope's World today? I hope it's good, because today is pre-Friday. Pre-Friday. I'm going to turn this off. We'll keep it rolling until it cools off, because I want it to cool off. And then I should, let me get a, I'm going to get a, let's see, you know, one of these, a funnel. And then I'll funnel it in. Hopefully I've got enough room inside there. I don't want to have to put it in my other container. You're doing good? Awesome. I went back as soon as they went into 6th grade. They went back to work, and I'm still working. Awesome. Yeah, as soon as my kid, and I think let's see, I think I went back to, yeah, when they were in like late elementary school, and I got my nail license, my nail cosmetology license, and then I did that for about 20 some years. And then when they got into middle school, they didn't want me around at all, because, you know, I was always doing the parties and, you know, on the PTO and things like that, PTA, whatever. And then as soon as high school came, they didn't want absolutely nothing to do with me except for me to buy them a car. And then I got a call like every day. Your son's not, this son's not in class. This son's not in class. This son's not in class. What is the sauce? Tahini sauce. And it's for my falafels. And we're going to make falafels tomorrow. And I've never made this dish, but I've been studying it. So hopefully we can get it done. I'm going to start transferring it into this cup. Like I said, I hope I have enough room. Like Days of Our Lives, sands through the hourglass. Lucy, what is found while raising my kids? They needed me. My husband needed me the most when they were teens. Yeah, sure, as babies too, but then teen years. Oh my God, those teen years were tough. But they didn't need me as much then. They had their friends and whew. But they needed me to yell at them. Why aren't you going to class? Let me see your homework. And then I went back to college so that I could help them with their math, because they were doing, you know, all that weird math. Oh, I don't know if these are all going to fit, you guys. And so I went back to college so I could learn their trigonometry and all the advanced geometry and the advanced algebra and all of that, you know. All right, let me get this in here. It's going to be tight, but I think it's going to fit. There we go. Oh, it's going to be tight. Oh, shit. Well, okay, some of it got stuck in there. Hopefully it'll blend down enough that I can put everything else in it too. No way. I was capable of helping with that. No way that you were capable. I wasn't either, which is why I went back to school. Even if I couldn't help them, I wanted them to believe that I knew what I was doing. All right, let's go over this way. I'm finishing up my salad. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully this works. Hi, Matthew. How you doing? I'm all full of sand. Oh. And no, my kids weren't bad teens at all. Just the hormone rage. Yeah, my kids weren't like bad or anything. They were just, you know. I hope you don't feel falafel. So, Soapy. Can I just call you Sopa? Can I just call you Sopa? Sopa. Luann. Hello, Luann. All right. This might be a little loud, you guys. So let's do it while they're warm. Let's pray for sauce here. And hopefully it loses some volume during this process, because I got some stuff to put in here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do it in stages. Oh, see? Let me get out a spoon. Oh my gosh. Okay, it looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do, but it needs to be lower in volume. I don't know if it's gonna though, because the seeds are awfully small. I might have to do it in little patches. And that's my biggest ninja except for this other one. I do have this other one right here, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose too much volume in there. I don't know. Let's see. Might have to use that. This one just makes it nice and smooth, that's all. But I might have to do it in this other one and then transfer it back into this one. We'll see. We'll see how it's going to go. Oh my gosh, it smells good. All right. I think I'm going to have to break down and put it in my big one. Unfortunately, because I've got the garlic to put in there, I've got the olive oil to put in there, I got salt and pepper and the lime and the lemon. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take half of it out. Can you hear that sizzle? They're still really warm. They're still pretty hot. All right. Let's do that. Let's get the lid. Let's get out the other machine. Just really quick. I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon juice in it to cool it down. Can you hear that sizzling? They were hot. It's like they were still cooking when I took them out of the pan. All right. Here we go. Plug your ears. Peaches says, I had one of those for months. I thought I lost the blade, then picked it up one day and couldn't stop laughing at myself. Was the blade in it? Hi, Chase. Welcome in. Luann says hello. Okay. Gotta mix it up, mix it up. Can you see the steam off of it? Let me look at my recipe. Okay. Make it into a paste. Add olive oil and salt, pepper, and lemon. So it's kind of a paste. And I'm not measuring because I didn't take down the measurements. But we're going to add just a little at a time. A little bit of lemon juice. And we'll do it by taste. All right. Little bits at a time. It's going to take some time, but we'll get it. Like I said, it's my first time, so. A little bit more lemon. I'll put the salt and pepper in there in a minute. I do have a recipe written down, but I don't have the exact measurements written down. That's why I really feel like I need another one of these. I've been using them so much that Oh, that smells good. Hang on, let me look. Into a paste, add olive oil, salt, and pepper, and lemon and lime. And garlic. Let's put some garlic in there. We'll just put a little bit to start with. A little bit more olive oil. Wait, did I get enough of it off the edges? Yeah, okay. Here we go again. Whoops. There we go. So Shelly, it's tahini sauce. And it has to be like, right now it's still kind of a paste. And it's supposed to be like a sauce. I mean, it's getting thinner, but it's just taking more time than I thought. And of course, in the videos and stuff like that, they don't tell you real time. In the description, they don't tell you real time. They're just like, okay, do this, and then add that. Let me taste it. Oh, that's good. And it's good. Once it's done, it's going to be good. Oh, that's really good. Oh, this bottle's out. I have to get out another bottle. Holy cow. That's really good. We'll add some more lemon sauce. Oh, for the falafels. I'm going to make falafels tomorrow. I've never made those either. So I'm going to make falafels. So it's the sauce for my falafels. Here we go. Like I just typed in my YouTube falafels and tahini sauce and learned how to make them. You know, YouTube University. Check it out. Hi, Brittany. Welcome in. And then once I get this mixed up, then I will probably transfer it back into this one and smooth it out. But I really think I need another Ninja. I've had this one for quite a while. Yeah, YouTube shorts and full videos. But even in the full videos, they don't give you like exact measurements either. I mean, they might in the description that I missed. It's starting to get saucy. And then you're supposed to put ice cubes in it to smooth it out. So we're working it. We're working it. I have to get some more olive oil out. And then I taste it, and then I go from there. Let me put some salt and pepper in it. The salt comes out really slow in this one. All right, now some pepper. Terry, gotta go get gas and stuff before you dash. But I'll be listening. All right, Jackie, make that money, girl. Make that money. You're 2 hours ahead of me. You're 2 hours, right? You're 2 hours ahead of me. Come on. There we go. Lots of love, Jackie. Wait. There's a heart for you, Jackie. Love ya. Go get him, girl. Stay safe. It's getting better. They just don't say how long you're supposed to blend it for. And it's still kind of pasty, but oh my God. That tastes good. Holy moly. I'll just keep adding stuff. And then, like I said, I'll put it back in here and we'll smooth it down with some ice cubes. Because it says salt, pepper, garlic, olive oil, and then ice water to smooth out. So scrape the bottom. Holy moly, that's good. I'm going to put a little bit in my salad. What's left of my salad. Jackie says, take care, everyone. Some people don't. It's annoying. Yes. For not putting in exact measurements and things like that. Yes, you're right. I'm going to mix this up with my salad. I have a little bit of salad left. Holy moly, that's good. I'm going to add a little water and see if we can get it smoother. I know that's loud. I'm sorry. Oh, look at that. Let me put a little bit in this dish. If I can taste it. Oh my God. So freaking good. Holy cow. I wish you guys could taste it. Just keep going until it's all nice and smooth. I think a little bit more lime juice would be good. All right. Let me mute it for a minute because I know it's really loud. That is so good, you guys. So good. I'm not lying either. Holy cow. I would tell you if it wasn't good. I'd let you know. I screwed that up. But I did not. It is so good. I bet it's even better when it cools off. See that? Yeah. Like a sauce now. Perfect. Holy cow. All right, a little bit more mixing, and then I think we're gonna call it done. And I'll put it in a container for it to cool off. But what am I gonna put it in? I got all my containers are used. Hang on. I got a couple. We'll put them in here when they're done. The garlic just freaking makes it perfect. Just makes it perfect. All right, let's mix it one more time. We'll transfer it, and then I'll say goodbye. Okay, hang on. Here we go. All right, there we go on that. I'm rinsing out the other one. So I can put it in here in this other one and get it really super smooth. And then we'll put it in the containers. Oh my God, this This is so good. All right, here we go. We'll just do a little 2 batches at a time. Let's get this back under. Let's get this one back out. Here we go. Here we go. I'll mute just a minute. All right, thanks, Peachy. So it'll probably fit in this container, but if not, I got 2 smaller containers. It's so nice and smooth now. Holy moly. Just like letting it drain out a little bit. Get the blade out of it. Have you ever cut yourself on one of these blades? I have. All right, that's good. Here, let's get some of that. Okay. One more mix. Is it really loud? I can't tell. Whoops, let me clean that off. It's probably pretty loud. An icing spatula. I do have a spatula. I put it in the sink though already. Hang on. Oh, I've even rinsed it off. Look at that. All right, that's all that can go in there. But I have a small container for the rest of it. Holy moly. So good. Me and my health food. I'm like, if I'm going to eat health food, I better make it good. I'd rather have spicy and savory now over sugar. So there we go. Holy moly, that is so freaking good. Let me put some more on a spoon. Can't be double dipping the spoons. Oh my gosh. Let me describe that. See if I can describe it. Garlicky with a little bit of tang and kind of nutty. I don't know if you would say nutty or not, but oh my gosh, that is so good. And I bet it would be good on a salad too, not just as a dip, but it's supposed to be for the falafels. I still have to let it cool down a little bit before I put it in the refrigerator. It's still kind of warm. Not too bad, but it's still kind of warm. Yeah, it kind of looks mustardy in the container. But that's because we browned the seeds. And I thought maybe I'd overdone the seeds, but they're just right. But I really should go get a different Ninja because I have to use this one and I have to use the other one to get it to the right consistency that I want it, you know. So, oh my gosh, so good. I wouldn't lie either. I mean, it is freaking good. Oh, and as it cools down, it's even better. Dang. Another success story. The only thing I think I would do different, and I could probably do it later if I wanted, was a little bit more garlic. Holy cow. David, finally, I felt lonely being the only one in the chat. Oh, don't feel lonely. I'm chatting with you. Hi, David. Welcome in. Tahini sauce is what I made. I'm rinsing all my stuff out really quick. At least getting it started. So that it's not too difficult in a few minutes. Oops, that lid doesn't go there. It goes on this big one though. All right, let me get this in here and then I'll say goodbye. I appreciate everybody coming in and watching my tahini recipe. I made a green drink and I made a salad. So it's been quite the afternoon. And I appreciate everybody being here. Hang on. All right. I can clean up more in just a minute, so hang on. Welcome, welcome. And it's time to go. I gotta sit down. All right. I'm gonna go buy shoes for a birthday present. What kind of shoes are you gonna get? Are you gonna get Hey Dudes? My sister had the cutest Hey Dudes when I seen her. They're buying you shoes. My sister had the cutest Hey Dudes. They were red, white, and blue like the flag. They were so cute. I love them. I think they're adorable, but I've tried wearing them and I can't wear Hey Dudes. My Skechers, I wear my Skechers. Of course. Hey Dudes, of course. How many pairs of Hey Dudes do you have? Might get those too. I love my Skechers. I've got I've got like 6 pair, but I only wear 2 right now. And then I bought a pair from Costco and I still haven't put them on yet because I'm like, oh, like 10. I'm just waiting for these to wear out, but they haven't worn out yet. I got black, blue, pink, purple, white. I got a couple pairs of black ones. Hi, Constance. Welcome in. If you want to go back and see what I've made, I made some tahini sauce, and it was pretty easy to make, and it's so very, very good. I'm getting ones with the lift because how short you're not short. You are absolutely not short. Hi, Bentley. Welcome in. AJ, I'm not your auntie, and I'm not going to say that. I've had enough of trolls today. My patience is wearing thin. So anyways, I am ready to roll out of here. Why? Because I've had enough trolls. Just like that. Bye. I know, I just ignore them. But the thing is that if I don't get rid of some of them, they get really nasty. I say things, I try to read their comment, and then I end up reading something really stupid. So, hi Della, welcome in. But I'm getting ready to go, so I appreciate everybody being here. My voice is wearing out. People are mean. Some of them just don't have a life. So, and Lucy, come here, Lucy, come here, look at Lucy, say hi, Lucy. My floor needs to be done, my counters need to be cleaned, and all that. They need Hey Dudes. Abdullah, welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you, Abdullah? I'm getting ready to close out the stream. I hate to do that. I really don't like to have to do that, but I got sick and tired of the trolls today. So anyways, thank you to everybody that subscribed, stuck around for the sauce and my green drinks and all that fun stuff. I appreciate it. I might have to go work in a little while, so should tell them to pay for a shout out, right? I should. Good idea, Tracy. Anyways, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, love you. Have a happy Friday tomorrow. Bye-bye.